Val. Welcome
Hi,
in.
Val. You were the first. Good job. Good job. Good job.
That's good.
How are you? I'm so glad that you're here. Glad that you're able to join us today. How's work going and stuff?
Perfect. Amora, welcome in. Mally, welcome in. National Rejoin, welcome in. How are y'all feeling
Excuse us,
today?
guys. We got some terrible allergies up in Texas
That
today.
is Texas for you.
More like down in Texas, but we're gonna do a limited live of like 7 to 8 songs ish. If you don't know what we're about here, welcome in. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. This is longer form breakdowns of your music and your brand and marketing.
100%. Thank y'all so much for hopping in. The music will begin. Dissonance and Resolution, welcome in. The music will begin. You think 2K is fine? We'll just get the shares out.
Yeah,
2,000
whatever's
likes.
fine.
2,000 likes and 20 shares out. We're not sitting around for too long. Katis, welcome in. Maxime, welcome in. Appreciate y'all hopping in. Let's get the likes to 2K, shares to 20, and then we'll get things flowing here in a second. I'm so sorry to hear that, Val.
Honestly,
That's
if
rough.
I'm doing bad mentally, my homework is. I'm really sorry. Yeah, it's been pretty tough over here as well, but
Definitely.
at least we're not alone in this so crazy journey, right?
Right, exactly.
You're never alone, Val. You've always got the Vibe Tribe here. You can just come in, sit, soak up the good vibes. Don't say anything. Say anything if you need to. We're here for you however we can be.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that feeling.
Ronald, welcome in.
We appreciate you too. I'm glad that you're in here.
Mate, thank you for hopping in as well. Of course, Val. Always, always, always. We'll always be a positive space for you if you need it. Always, always, always.
Welcome in, guys. If this is your first time, welcome to the Vibe Tribe. We're super happy to have you. All the info is at the link tree in Torvik's profile, in the bio. You'll see a link that says Track Talk Submission. It'll explain a bit more about what it is that we do here, but we do 20 to 30 minute breakdowns of your music, your brand, and your marketing. Basically, any way we can provide value, we do.
Absolutely.
We're very passionate about helping the small, independent music community any way that we can. And honestly, even if you are with a label, but you, want to be empowered, you want to have tools to be the best version of your, self and be really good at your craft, that's what we're here for. Yay, I'm so glad that at least work is going well, Val. And I'm glad that your coworkers are cool and have your back. Thank you so much, Matthew James. I hope that you're doing well. Happy Friday.
Appreciate that so much, man. And then Two Perms, thank you so much for hopping in.
It's a long weekend for some of you guys, right? Are we excited? Are we doing anything fun for Memorial Day if you're in the US?
Okay, it should pop up in a second.
We'll still be working because that's how it goes when you own your own business, but
yeah, kind of never ending.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Life
exactly. That's where we're at.
There it
yeah,
is.
I completely relate to that. Finally get to go to work tomorrow. I've had 4 days off. Wow, yeah, that's a while off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that you have a job that you look forward to going to, though, and I hope that it helps with your mental health.
Yeah, it's nice that that's a positive space for you. Forest Ghost, thank you so much for hopping in. Y'all keep tapping the screen, share out the live with a couple people. Once again, if you would like to submit your music for a consultation, go to my link tree, click on Track Talk Submission, read through and follow the steps, and we'll get you up on the board. Little Blaze, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Excuse me. Of course, you can always go to our main platform on the Purple app, hit ! Submit there, and we'll get you up ready to go.
Absolutely.
Ready to go,
And then if you have any questions in the meantime, of course, we'd be happy to answer them.
Absolutely. Mama Ford, thank you so much for hopping in. Thanks for joining, y'all. We'll get started with the music once we get some people up on the board ready to go, and then we'll also start once we get to 2,000 likes and 20 shares.
This is Mambo number 5.
Kava Monster, what's up? Appreciate you hopping in. Wish it.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of hours right now, but it's kind of a nice break from always working. Yeah, that is
True,
40 plus hours is a lot for sure.
if you can manage that, then that's a nice little break from that.
Definitely. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Trina's all I need, a little bit of... I don't know, I'm gonna start making it up because I'm pretty sure I was already making that up right there.
might already be a
Little
couple
bit of
names off.
Jessica in my hair. I've been working 40 plus hours for 4 years straight. Yeah, that's a lot.
For sure. I know that's so many people right now.
Yeah, us too.
Yeah.
To be honest, yeah.
Girl is tired. I feel that. Universal Chris, welcome in.
Yeah. We've been like just, starting businesses and shit for the last like 8 years. So we're kind of insane. What happened to Mama number 4? I know, right?
Number 1 through 4, yeah, I see.
Oh, 1 through 4, yeah, exactly. This is Mambo number 5. I kind of miss that era of music. It was fun.
I know. Was that 90s or when did that come out?
I think it was early 2000s.
Early 2000s?
Yeah. But
Thank you so much for the Heart Me Life explosion. I appreciate you so much. Duel, what's up? Appreciate you being
Thanks
here.
for the Heart Me. Yeah, guys, that apparently really helps with the algorithm, so we really appreciate that.
Definitely. Y'all keep tapping the screen, share
Who
out the live
wants
with
to
a couple
guess
people.
when Mambo number 5 came out? And we'll do a little trivia here.
Life said 2000.
Okay, 2000. Did you look it up?
Thank you so much, Val. I appreciate you. And Tay Jones, welcome in. Welcome in.
What's up, Tay? Thank you so much.
Thank you
as
so
well.
much. I appreciate you.
Okay, who wants to guess?
I think I'm early.
Life Explosion did 2000.
I think I'm early, but I'm going to say 98. I think that's early. But
okay.
I'm going to say 98.
Anyone else want
It's
to
probably
guess
like
for our
2000.
little trivia when Mambo number 5 was released?
It's probably like 03.
Yes, Life Explosion, exactly. Who else wants to guess when Mambo number 5 was released?
If y'all take too much longer, I think you're looking it up.
Exactly, right?
If it takes 45 seconds and then you get it exactly right, I'll be sus.
Suspect.
Suspect.
This is Mambo number 5.
Cleto, what's up? Appreciate you hopping in. Jess, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Y'all keep tapping the screen, share out the live with a couple people. Let's get to 2,000 likes and 20 shares, and then we'll get things flowing here. If you want to submit, go to my link
Okay,
tree,
see Life
click
Explosion,
on
that's what I
Track
was
Talk
thinking.
Submission, and follow the steps.
That is what I was thinking.
Yeah,
it
I think so.
was actually released on April 19th, 1999.
Whoa,
Isn't
I
that
was actually
interesting?
close.
You both were really
Dang.
close. So you said 2000, you
said
said
98.
98. So it was right in between those.
What's
And
up,
I
Chad?
actually didn't know that it was a remake of the original 1949 instrumental piece by
Oh,
Perez Prado.
Interesting. You learned something.
You were
today.
close, Life Explosion. Chad Hinge.
What's up, man? Hope you're doing
That's
well.
exactly what I said in my head. I'm lying.
Yeah, exactly, Val. I said 98, but I knew it was 99.
Let's see. I feel like it got popular a bit later though.
It's probably in a movie in the early 2000s or something, you know?
Let's see.
Right.
It got
What's up,
popular
Dustin?
in Europe first.
That happened with some of like Kate Bush's early stuff too. Even like Running Up That Hill. I think it was #1 in Europe before it ever hit the charts in the States. Remember my
Okay,
childhood.
it was pretty quick though.
Okay.
It says it reached #3 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart on November 2nd, 1999. So just about a spring and summer. And then by fall, it was already blowing up.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it was towards the end of 1999 that it blew up. So yeah, really, really close. That's fun. 99 probably didn't hear until 2000. Also good enough. Exactly, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I feel like it was mostly popular in the early 2000s because then they like replayed that shit for like 3 to 5 years. I feel like
Literally.
maybe probably not, but that's what it felt like.
It was everywhere for a hot minute. You couldn't escape it.
That was pretty fun though.
Gent.
A little bit of trivia. Should we do some more?
And never stop.
Right?
Some more
I
music
only
trivia.
randomly hear it now. I don't feel like they overplay it at all. It's kind of fun when I hear it now because I'm like, oh yeah, this song.
I wish, Chad. Not quite. It's looking like most likely
Yeah.
first week in June, like end of the first week in June is kind of our tentative.
No, we've been going through it
date.
over here, but we're trying to just stay positive.
We joke about it. This is our, I think,
Hi, Jenna.
fifth or sixth room that we've stayed in the last like 3 weeks. In this move process has been a little all over the place. Just hard to like get like consistent and stable and all that. I just want to say I love you guys.
More trivia. Did he ever come out with any other hits? Right? Because I don't feel like I would recognize any of his music. I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you for always creating a safe and positive space for me and for accepting me for who I am. I'm so grateful for you guys. You guys got it.
Of course,
You
of course,
are
of course.
the loveliest,
Cash?
and we absolutely always love having you in here, Val. So thank you so much for being a
Definitely.
part of our community. And if you ever could use some support, just drop in the Discord so we can send some love.
Absolutely.
And of course in the live stream as well. But it's always such a pleasure having you.
Y'all keep.
I'm gonna say he didn't ever really come out with any other hits, but that's just a wild guess.
Not hit in that way. Not so
Right.
broad. Not so international. D Cup, what's up, Yeshua? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate the lot. P Cash, welcome in, man.
Okay,
It's good
this
to see
one's
you.
kind of fun. How many instruments could the late Prince play?
All of them. I mean, I don't know about like brass versus wind versus like things like that, but I would assume like 11 instruments or
Oh,
something
thank
like
you
that.
so much, Val. You're so sweet.
That's very true. Oh yeah, I would say it's. I mean, again, like I don't know if you could like play flute and clarinet and whatever,
I would
but
start
like
thinking along those lines.
yeah. I mean, I said 11.
How many
but it's probably higher.
instruments could Prince play?
TRM1, what's up? Y'all keep tapping the screen, share out the
Let
live.
me verify this answer too.
Because like even for me, if you were to like separate out synth versus piano versus bass guitar versus acoustic versus
Exactly.
electric, then like I play a whole bunch. But it's
Right.
kind of.
Hey guys, hope you're having a good day. Yeah,
I know.
Prince was the master. He could play everything.
And you too,
Okay,
Van.
so what are we thinking? I would say
25.
25.
If it's
That's
like-
a pretty good guess.
If it's like listed out, that's probably more what it is,
Also, hi Van, good to see you. Having a pretty good day. Started out kind of rough because we got a storm last night and Texas gets really bad allergies. So I had a migraine all night, woke up with it. But thankfully I was able to get rid of it a bit before our stream here. And I'm glad to be back with you guys on this lovely Friday. Okay, how many instruments did Prince play? That is the trivia question. It's so sweet, man. I say between 25 and 30. He is a Minnesota guy after all. Chad's looking these up, Loki. I'm just kidding. But yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead and do the answer because Chad is pretty freaking spot on. It is at least 27.
Wild.
Yeah.
Such a talent.
That's
Such a
pretty cool.
talent. Yeah, that's wild. I knew it was like everything. I knew it was a bit of everything. I just didn't know how like broken down it got.
We'll do one more just because it's fun.
Official Sky Sai. Thank you so much for hopping in. Y'all, if you want to submit, go to my link tree, click on track talk submission. Just read through and follow all the steps. I'm going to get started with consultations here in a bit. No way. That's amazing. I would love to.
Welcome in, Sky
see a
Sight. I almost said Skylight.
Oh, I think it was cut off over here. Oh, Sky Sight. Oh, yeah, that
His
T
studio was
is cut
amazing.
off. That's
I
weird.
had a friend who was one of his engineers. Very, very
That's
cool.
amazing. Actually, I did so when I did
Same, Bell.
When I was
Same.
in audio, I can't remember
I'm
his
not
name.
good at trivia, honestly.
There was another like executive engineer at one of like the peripheral studios at the Audio Engineering Institute in San Antonio, where I started. I did my private mentorship in audio engineering with one of the engineers there at his personal studio. But one of the other head engineers did some engineering for Prince as well. But I never really, I met him a couple times, but never really got to dive too deep into that. But it would have been, in retrospect, it would have been really cool to connect with him a bit more. He's super, super talented. Huey G,
This
welcome
is a
in.
fun one. Before Miley Cyrus recorded Wrecking Ball, it was offered to which singer?
Oh, why do I feel like I know this? I don't think I do, but
What's up, Huey?
What's up, man? Good to see you.
No, same, Bell. I would love to tour. I want to tour some of the, well-known studios for sure that do offer them. They used to set him up with a mic in the control room and let him just track his own vocals.
And that's
Love
a lot
that.
more rare than too.
Dolly Parton, good guess. Before Miley Cyrus recorded Wrecking Ball, it was offered to which singer?
Yeah, Dolly Parton would be a good guess because of their relationship.
I don't know,
now.
but I'm glad that it went to her because she killed it on that one.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the biggest songs that kind of transformed her career.
I'm trying to think if it's like a
That one and We Can't Stop.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all around the same time. Katy Perry's also a good guess.
I know. I was like, I don't know why I could kind of like. I was kind of thinking of like Katy Perry or Kesha or like kind of like someone kind of in that vein. Trying to think of
Before
like
Miley Cyrus recorded Wrecking Ball, it was offered to which singer? That's just a great song. People have done the covers of it already, and it'll be a song that'll be around for a long time. Absolutely. Okay, you guys have fantastic guesses. Honestly, I would guess all of those. So yeah, Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana.
Right?
Correct. Right. That's the real.
Okay, this one might kind of surprise you guys because I honestly can't picture it, and of course she would kill it if she did it.
I was thinking Rihanna as my last guess. Is
Okay,
that it?
that's very close.
No. Okay.
It's Beyonce.
Beyonce.
It was offered to Beyonce. So yeah,
I mean,
that would have been odd because obviously we picture it so much as Miley's song.
Right.
But obviously if she did it, it would have been amazing. Dang. I'm sure it would have been amazing, but I'm glad that Miley took it.
I figured it was another vocalist because that is like a high range like powerhouse song.
It would be interesting to hear her sing it. I kind of want to now.
Sia's a a great guess.
We can put it in AI to see how it would kind of sound.
That is such a great song.
Is that your interpretation of how Beyonce sings?
No, that is no. That sounds nothing like me.
Nope.
No.
Okay, who wants to do more, or should we be done? It's kind of fun, right?
I know. I mean, while we're bullshitting around waiting for TikTok to do its thing.
Yeah, if you're interested in what it is that we do here, all the information can be found at the Linktree in Torvik's profile. And you'll see a link that says Track Talk Submission. We'd love to have you. These are 20 to 30 minute consultations on the breakdown of your music, which Torvik goes super in depth with, and then I'll go over your branding and your marketing stuff. Really, any visuals you have. It's just such a great line. I came in like a wrecking ball. Who wouldn't want to write that line in a song? I know. Honestly, the video's pretty iconic too. I just can't picture that song being anyone else's because I'm pretty biased towards Miley though. I've always been a really big fan. Honestly, a really big fan of Miley. The Hannah Montana days were like fine. I grew up with that show, so I did watch it a bit, but I really liked when she started really just like finding and owning herself. Honestly, when everyone started talking shit about who she was, what she was doing, is when I started loving her.
I know, right?
Got Super Bowl, sent you a TikTok. And I also got to experience floor seats at her Bangers tour. So that was really, really cool. Hi, Slim. Good to see you.
Slim?
Happy Friday.
And then I do have your email, Joey. I appreciate you sending that. I know exactly the song that you're talking about.
Life Explosion sent Universe.
It's a TikTok Universe song.
Got you.
And then
I don't know if I understand what that means, but that's okay.
it's a song that like features the names of a bunch of TikTokers and stuff
okay.
TikTok
cool.
reviewers and stuff like that. The journalist, I know, Torvik the journalist. It's got like an AI vocal or something on it now.
So it looks like Matt, right, sent 10. The line
Let us know who
starts
that
at
is.
15. So just a heads up on that. All the information can be found at the link tree in Torvik's profile, or if you're on Twitch, it's even easier. You can do ! Submit. Can you see if we can change our description on Twitch while we're just sitting here?
Let's see while it's
That way
live.
we can let them know what our commands are.
Yeah, 300.
Why do I feel like no one's gonna be in here because Kai Sanat takes all of the
I know, I
viewers,
mean,
but
literally.
obviously that's silly. It's like a completely different vein, but I'm just like, I think all of Twitch is on his stream.
That
so.
is so crazy.
For sure,
'Cause, like,
his
these are
numbers
just-
are insane.
These are random people there streaming, and look how many they are getting to.
Yeah,
like, it's
for
just so
sure,
crazy.
for sure. Perfect, Matthew. Thanks for hopping in here. So, just as a heads up, the line does start at 15. Just make sure you read through all the steps. That way you know exactly how it all works in here. We just don't want there to be any surprises. Hi, Wubsy. Good to see you. Happy Friday.
What's up, Wubsy?
Yeah, so if you read through all those steps at the
Thank you for the bits, bro. Thank you so much.
submission form, it should hopefully make sense. There's even an FAQ section on there. So please make sure to read through all of that again just to make sure you understand it. And of course, if you have any questions specifically, we can help out as much as possible. Thanks for the bits, Wubs. You're the best. How are you? How's your Friday going so far?
Have you started your new schedule yet, Wubs?
Yeah, I think so. You have Mondays off, right? And you work Tuesday through Friday. We were just doing a little bit of music trivia while we get started, guys. Maybe I'll do one more because it's kind of fun.
Nice.
Oh, that one's so easy. Who is Kendrick Lamar's diss
Nice.
track Not Like Us about?
Okay, hold on.
Diss track Not
Hold
Like
on.
Us about?
There's about to be a loop right here. All right. It might be kind of interesting doing this while I'm on live. It's true. It's about Slimothy. You got it. You get 3 thumbs up.
Yeah, that one's super easy.
Okay, where do you want in the about here?
Yeah. Or not in the about. It's in the description. It's usually just like for when we go live.
Hey,
Day
thank
is
you.
going well, very busy at work prepping everything for Memorial Day where I have 4 days off. Ooh, yay.
Ooh, let's
That's
go.
exciting.
I love that, man.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Let's see here. So
We
there's the
cried,
blues.
we chained our hearts in vain, we jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love, no one could deny. So one of the trivia questions was, who was that song sent to before it was sent to Miley Cyrus? And
then-
the answer was Beyonce, which is kind of surprising.
I know.
What were
Life, did you send in the whole song, the whole deal? Let me know.
Okay. Thanks for the likes, Life Explosion.
Appreciate you so much.
Aw, that's sweet, Val. Honestly, all it takes is a bit of practice. Anyone can sing. Even if you're completely tone deaf, there is hope for you. It can apparently be trained. Not saying you'll turn into the next Beyonce, but hey, if you want to be able to hold a tune, it can be trained. Yes, sir, but if don't work, it's all good.
Yeah, I don't think I only got your email, I think, but I can. Yeah, I only got your email. I didn't get a full submission.
Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you.
So I'm not sure where
I
to.
can't live a lie running for my life.
To go
I
for that
will always want you. I don't know. We typed it in at some point, so I guess we'll just have to find it another time.
I think it just might be hard to do while it's like live.
Yeah. I keep it like a wrecking ball.
This, the title.
Yep. Yep, that. So title. So if we put a line.
There's only 140 characters, so I can't really do much there. Like that's not enough to do a liar. Not enough to do a liar. Can you mute it at the top again? Not enough to do a liar. It's gonna start looping. Can you mute it at the top again? Not enough to do a liar. Well, because it's gonna start like looping the audio. Reference, welcome in. Good to see you, man. How you doing today? Patreon. Yeah. Then probably socials. Yeah. I think so.
Yep.
Cool.
And don't forget to, yeah.
Boom. All right.
It's been at least a wonderful day in the studio, though. I just wanted to pop in and show some love. Gotta get back to it. Love y'all. Okay,
Hey,
Lubsy,
thank
we'll
you
miss
so much,
you.
man. I
It's
appreciate
so
you.
hard now with your new schedule. I feel like we don't get to see you as often, but I'm so glad that you're working hard and that work is going okay for the most part. We love you so much.
Got you, Matt. Got you. All right, y'all. We're gonna get it flown here in just a minute. If y'all can just get the likes, our likes are good. Y'all keep tapping the screen, but share out the live with 20 people, and then we'll get things rolling here in a second. We got our first up on the board. We're gonna get things flowing here. Again, it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter, more concise live today. John Walk, thank you so much for hopping in. If you would like to submit your music, go to my link tree, click on Track Talk Submission, just read through it and follow the steps there, and you'll be ready to go. Lokes, welcome in, man. It's good to see you. How are you feeling today?
I messed up on that a little bit because it looks like a typo instead of like a line that.
You want me to pull it up again?
Yeah. Did you win the last credit giveaway? No, unfortunately. I think, who won that? Or maybe it was you, actually. Wait, maybe you did. Hold on. Can we check the giveaway?
Well, only one thing at a time. So.
Okay, 1 second, Lokes. Oh, really? You did a giveaway when I wasn't here?
It wasn't yesterday, so it would have been Tuesday. I can't
No,
keep track
I think
that
it was
far.
when I was here, but I'm sorry, I'm just not remembering correctly. We'll check in just a second.
Yeah, I'll check. If you
maybe
did, then
it might have actually been Lokes, yeah. We'll have the credit saved though for whoever it was. I came in like a
There we go.
ball.
You're both fired. And then Life, I had your email already. I just don't have your submission. I don't have you on the board. But yeah, I have your email. Okay, that should be good now. Should be good.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
If I did, I would like to give it to someone. That's love,
That's
Lokes.
super
Appreciate that,
sweet,
man.
Lokes.
Okay, let's get ready to
No
launch.
worries at all,
here.
Val. Never any pressure with that, of course.
Oh, of course. Okay, so now let me check. So Matt, I got you on there.
It's so hard whenever I'm.
So you did send credit, Life Explosion?
Okay, I was just testing it to see if it went through. So. I think maybe they're just talking about their email or something.
Yeah, maybe just. Great. Oh yeah, I got 10 for you, Lokes.
Oh yeah, it was you then. Yeah, you can donate that 10 to somebody if you'd like.
Yeah, especially if someone wants to send 10 to get on, a little bit cheaper than the minimum. If they want to send 10 to get on, then that would put them, that would push them forward. So we can add that to theirs, so on and so on.
Just email my credit. I was just testing. Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Let's get those retrack. Welcome and retrack. It's
Hi,
good to see you, family.
Retrack. Happy Friday.
If y'all want to submit, go to my link tree. Click on my link tree. Go to Track Talk
Loads.
Submission, and then you can read through and
funny.
find all the details there.
I mean, of course, you can always feel free to keep it. Like, you know, if you want to hold on to it, we'll gladly hold on to it for a while.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I got you on the list. Whatever you want.
But
We
yeah,
got you.
shout out to Retrack for that one because I didn't even remember that you had won it. 1 and 2, we probably wouldn't have like remembered. It's in our credit, but our credit list
Right.
is pretty long.
It's expansive. It's about to get slimmed down. It's about to be at it's about to get
It will,
slimmed
yeah,
down.
it will expire if you don't come in, frequently. If it's like months later and you
Yeah.
just haven't even come in, it's gone. Like we're not gonna, keep it indefinitely. Otherwise, it would be like hundreds to go
Oh
through. That'd
yeah.
be crazy.
Over the last couple years, it
Wish
would
I could
be.
get slimmed down.
It's possible. Yeah.
But yeah, as long as somebody's, showing, like taking some initiative and showing up every now and then, trying to get heard, stuff like that, like we're of course gonna keep it. And it's like you can easily tell because we know the people who are coming in here
For
and
sure.
actually making an effort, and then there's some people that will just like never show up again. You know what I mean?
I'll usually just hold on to it for, like, we say 7 days, but I, like, 7 to 14 days, and so I usually hold on to it sometimes for months if I
Yeah.
see you in here, or we just know you in the community.
Because
But
there's been people who have like been like, I just can't submit more money right
Yeah.
now. So, and we completely understand that, but they'll continuously show up and encourage other people and patiently wait, and like those people will always try to do what we can to boost them. Got some songs I'm making today, so I will definitely use it soon. I work cruises, so I'm gonna on for 4 months at a time. That's super cool.
nice.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. What do you do on the cruise lines?
Nice. I love that.
That's really fun. Yeah, that's cool. Sounds like a fun job. Thanks for the shares, Retrack. Shout out to you. You're the best. We love you. Happy Friday, guys. We will be doing 7 tracks. We were going to maybe try to push it to 8, but with how long it's taking to get started, we probably will only be able to do 7. So once we get started, we'll... Aw, thanks, Joseph. I hope your stream is going well. You're so sweet.
Hey, good to see you, Joseph.
Lots of free tours.
All right, let's get into this first song. Let's start to run it. Let's go. We got Matt in the building. So Matt, just remind me really quick too. I
I'm
think
horrified. It's going great.
yeah, so perfect. I think you've been in here, been around before.
Maybe one more trivia question on the Bruce Springsteen iconic album Nebraska. What primary equipment did he use to record 90% of that album?
Ooh, like recording? Or like mic, or like...
Thanks, Life Explosion.
Thank you so much. I
Too. Have a
appreciate
good
you
one.
hopping in.
Have a great weekend. Hey, I'm just in time for the elusive Mamba number 6.
Ooh, are we gonna
We
go
started doing
like...
trivia after that. Yeah, that's definitely a Torvik question. Anyone else have a guess? The question over on
Pop
Twitch
rock.
by the guy Vancouver is on the Bruce Springsteen iconic album Nebraska, what primary equipment did he use to record 90% of the album? What's up, Pop
Let's
Rock?
go
Good to
like
see
an
you.
old Tascam TAC to tape, something like that. I wouldn't know like the model or something like that.
Think old school low.
Yeah. Let me know, because like my initial gut reaction was this mic right here, as far as just like recording. But if you're talking about
tracking,
printing, tracking, things like that, I'm assuming you're talking tape. But yeah, like actual tracking. I was thinking 57s too, just because that makes all the sense in the world.
Yep, printing and tracking. I want to know too. Okay, so what was your guess?
I don't have like a great. Yeah, 57s.
Hate gear questions. Bruce could have recorded on a tin can and went number 1.
This might
Right.
this might be the wrong chat though. We love gear questions over here. Yeah, I love me some good gear questions.
Nah, it's fine. You can be here and hate gear. You just might get a little bored every now and then.
Yeah.
Watched.
I'm excited, Matthew. All right, let's get into
Yeah.
it, y'all. Let's
I'm
get into the
super
song.
excited, Matthew.
This is Matthew James Allen. The song is called Never.
And thank you so much
We've
for
got links.
sharing all your links. Yeah,
I do
tell-
love songwriting too.
You can introduce a song. Sorry, I spoke over you.
No, it's fine. Let's see. All right, this is Never by Matthew James Allen. And then Matthew, so you've been here before. Never actually sent in a song. So just talk me through some context. Talk me through. It was a TIAC. 144 cassette 4-track recorder. Okay,
Wow, that was pretty
in
good
the
then.
vein. I wasn't right. I'm not claiming I was right, but
That was pretty good.
I got partial brand coverage there, so I'm okay. I'm okay with it. My ego's still fine. All right, this is Never by Matthew James Allen. But yeah, talk to me, Matt, about your production structure, your mix structure. Talk to me if you're going to a studio. Are you self-engineering? Are you producing yourself? Working with session musicians, beat stars, 2 tracks? Talk to me about some of the context of what we're listening to and the role that you play in it. And let's get into it, man. I'm excited. This song that y'all are about to listen to is out on all platforms. So if you like what you hear, please go stream it, add it to your playlist, like the track, follow, all that good stuff. Let's get into it.
Have to let it go these past few years.
Nice voice, man.
It's haunting me inside and telling me lies, pushing me away. I fear, but I won't let go of your heart. And I
You dropped D on the acoustic, right?
this far. And I wanted you to know that
Very cool.
I will never let you go, let you go, let you go, let you go. Oh, I will never let you go again. Let you go again.
Some really nice sound design in here. I like it.
This is nice.
It's hard for me to show just how I feel.
Did you mix it? I know you said your buddy produced it.
This heart was always yours. I wish that I had more to give you while we try to heal. But I won't let go of your heart. And I've held on this far. And I wanted you to know that I will never let you go, let you go, let you go, let you go. Oh, I will never let you go again. Let you go
Very cool.
again.
I really like the double tracking in the acoustic as well. It's nice and wide.
Won't let go of your heart. And I've held on this far. And I won't let go of your heart. And
Is there a little B3 in the background, little organ in there?
I've held on this far. And I wanted you to know that I
Super catchy.
never let you go, let you go,
Wow,
let
man.
you go, let you go.
Yeah, you've got an amazing voice, man. That emotion comes through.
Absolutely.
Will never let you go again. Let you go again.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh, I will never let you go again. Let you go again.
Who Saved Who? We'd absolutely love to have you. All the info can be found at the link tree in Torvik's profile. You'll see a link that says Track Talk Submission. As of now, we still have 6 open spots for today.
Yeah, show some love. Matthew James Allen. That song, once again, is out on all platforms. So if you like what you hear, go
Texarkana.
stream it, go like it, go add it to your playlist, go follow on
Yeah,
Spotify, all that
shout
good
out
stuff.
to Matthew James Allen. That was really, really nice.
Yeah, tonally, there's a lot of great things that are going on in this mix. In fact, like even just on the production side, you said your buddy produced it. I like a lot of the decisions that they made in their sound design and even their progressions. Like this is a more emotional song. It's got a little bit more tension to the lyrics. So I like the design choice and like stylistic choice to not follow the progression with the bass line. Because I mean, this is clean. It's a great progression. There's nothing wrong with that, but what the bass line does, and we'll hear it here again in a second, is it repeats kind of the same root notes off the B minor. The song's in B minor / D major, so it kind of repeats that same over the B on the low end, and then the high end still does the walk in. So you get all this tension of like you get that. You get all this tension as those chords move together, and it's really cool. Like those little decisions, to me, there's nothing wrong if it would have followed that same progression, but the fact that it creates that tension, I think, does add to some of kind of the moodiness of the vocal performance, which I think is great. And honestly, on the mix side, I think it's clean, it's bright, it's open. There is something that I'm hearing in the vocal, mainly on the backgrounds, that I'll address. It kind of just depends on if it's intentional and if it's the sound they wanted to go for on the engineering, or if it's like phasing that's going on and some like frequency rub that's going on the backgrounds that is kind of causing them to feel a little bit more collapsed, a little bit more chorused, as opposed to like wide and double tracked and vibrant. So I'll address that in a second. But honestly, the mix itself is balanced well. I think the drums are nice and clean and punchy where they need to be. Bass is nice and warm. Your vocal mix is really nice as well. I love the texture of your vocals. So let's get into it. There's really only one little detail that I'm hearing. In your ears or just overall? That's all it is.
Have to let it go these past few years.
It starts out really catchy, so it grabs your attention, which is fantastic.
It's a really good double track on the acoustic as well. Really nice double track. And it's, again, small little stylistic choices that I think serve the song really well. Like doing this in open D. So it's the acoustic guitars are in drop D. So instead of having to do and going higher, you are able to and create all of this like depth at the bottom because you can open pick with drop D, which is kind of nice. So like, again, those little decisions I think were done really well. What's the interlude? So right off the bat, so this is just the layers on the chorus. So what it sounds like to me, I think so many of these decisions were really tasteful and really done, again, are done really well. But to me, it just kind of comes down to what they were trying to do. If they wanted kind of a phasey kind of rubbed vocal where everything's really tight to the center or very close to the center, maybe even some duplicated layers with change time. Like it kind of depends on what they wanted out of the vocal mix there. But I think what my brain wants to hear here is, and there's a lot of really cool layers, like some third and fifth harmonies. Like there's a lot of really cool vocal things going on that all kind of get collapsed back to mono or really close to center. And because I do think there is some like phase correlation issues happening there, it is creating that so that's probably what's going on. So some things that might even be panned 100% to the outside, might be really wide or whatever, they've collapsed back to mono just because of some phase issues, maybe because they weren't, the color wasn't changed enough, timing, color, some different elements in the processing of it that can kind of determine how wide that vocal is going to sound. Sounds like they were pushed wide and then just collapsed. So you have a lot of vocal textures that are basically just coming at you right down the middle, even if they're panned 100% to the outside because of phase issues and some rubbing that's happening there too. And then you hear that like interacting with your lead vocal, and you can hear that almost like phaser effect, the phasing effect on that vocal as it kind of moves back and forth in and out of phase. So you hear that almost like chorusing going on the vocal, as opposed to like your punchy centered mono lead vocal, a double track left, a double track right, a harmony at 70% here, 70% here, 40% here, 40% here, nice and open all the way through. It all kind of comes at you right down the middle. So your vocal structure doesn't feel as wide and vibrant and open in the stereo image as the rest of the production does, which does sound very clean and really, really nicely processed. So if there was any one thing in the song that I think would be beneficial to tackle on your next record, would be like positioning and phasing and the like phase relationship with your vocals between each other and the rest of the production, to make sure that if your goal is a tight, like stacked chorusy phasey vocal right in the middle, then that's one thing. But if the goal is or was a nice wide vibrant punchy multi-layered vocal where you can hear the nuance of those, like, you know, like a tight pop R&B vocal texture, then I would focus on positioning of those vocals, the coloring of those vocals, and the way that you process them, timing, all of that stuff, to make sure that it's as sharp and as clean as possible, and that if you are panning something somewhere, that is actually represented in the mix. It's not collapsing back to mono. That'd be honestly one of the only things, that there's so many other little stylistic decisions that are in here that I think sound really good. I don't really have any other complaints, but that is just one thing that it kind of depends on your intention. What is the, what do you want out of the track, and then how is it executed? So if you want width, there's a couple things we need to do to make sure that that actually happens. But besides that, honestly, I really like the song structure. Let me push a little later. Val, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Val. You're the best.
I'm in the studio on my next track. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. And there's ways, like, if you are duplicating stuff, there's ways that you can mitigate phase issues, right? Like, if you are like duplicating background vocals and pushing them wide and stuff like that, there are things that you can do within the structure of your EQ and your compression and the way that you print that vocal, the timing of those different vocal layers. I mean, it could be as simple as small changes in EQ and, which does change phase, and compression, and then even like moving the left signal back on the grid by half a millisecond and just open up the structure, and all of a sudden you can distinguish both vocals incredibly clearly. Little things like that could just immediately open up the track. But if it's just like duplicated 100% left and right, and they don't shift at all in color or timing, then they're just going to collapse back to mono, and you'll hear them centered even if you have two vocals panned all the way to the outside. Same thing with any other instrument, man. Of course, man. Of course. I always just want to say, there's not a lot of right or wrong answers in music, right? There's your taste, there's what you want out of the song. So my goal is always just to say what I hear. This is what I hear, and if it's your intention, perfect, fantastic. If it wasn't, which sometimes I can kind of tell when something's intentional, or if it just happened in the song and wasn't addressed, then here's maybe some tools to address it. But I think you're a very talented writer. You're a great vocalist. I love the natural quick vibrato of your vocal. Textures are beautiful, and the harmonies you are singing are fantastic. I just don't think they're positioned in a way that complements the width that you're looking for. But let's hear just the last minute here, and we'll be good to go.
We would absolutely love to hear your band stuff. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. But we would love to hear your band stuff. Right now we have 6 tracks left. All the info can be found at the link tree in Torvik's profile. But yeah, these are thorough consultations, so we will take 20 to 30 minutes breaking down your music, your branding, your marketing, all that kind of fun stuff.
100%.
I feel long this far, and I wanted you to know that
So that's a great relief right there. So on the hook, dun 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 dun, you to know, and then it moves to that G underneath. So you get that kind of like, it's like a little more positive sounding, a little like cleaner, a little bit sharper. But then when you go to your tag, you create the tension. That's good production. I like that. Those little decisions to me.
I think that's super catchy.
It's an addicting melody.
Yeah,
it really is.
Vocal sounds beautiful right there.
Fantastic. Kind of to Slim's point, he was like, I wish I heard more layers on the part right there, and I kind of like those more open moments. I think they're there. I just don't think they're represented in the mix. They're not like wide. They're not open, and you know what I mean? But I do think they're there. I do think they exist. It's so good. Like the skill the intuition, the taste, not in question. And to me, that's the most. You can always fix a mix. You can always like get sharper at your
Absolutely.
skills.
Yeah.
But a good song is at the foundation of all of it.
I'll let you go, let you go, let you go. Oh, I will never let you go again. Let you go again.
Great, like post hook melodies too. This is really nice. Really nice.
I will never let you go again. Let you go again.
Really nice, y'all. Show
Super
some
nice.
love
The
one more
other thing I
time.
was gonna say is that it's 4 minutes and 22 seconds, and it doesn't feel like it. I don't feel
it's
like
dynamic.
in this song I'm like, okay, it's getting a bit redundant. It's getting repetitive. Like it is repetitive, but it honestly it keeps your attention the whole time. So it's really nice. I
Yeah.
like it a lot.
The dynamics keep you engaged.
It's easy
for
to
sure.
listen to because it's really well done. So amazing job, Matthew James Allen. Bravo, bravo. You should feel extremely proud of an awesome song. Absolutely.
Van, you're so
yes.
encouraging.
I
I
know, we love
appreciate you
having
so
you,
much.
Van.
It's great having you in here.
Yep, you're the best. Okay, so I did get to go through all of your stuff. I love how you have everything set up. You said you've been hanging out here for a while, so I don't know if you've taken any tips from our live stream, but it seems like you have. So even if you haven't, you are doing a lot of things really well and you
Love it.
deserve your flowers. So one little thing on your Spotify, if you want to take it to the next level, it's something really small that could have a bit of an impact. So we like to mention it in here, but I really like how thorough your description is. So amazing job there. If you want to do what I'm going to talk about, it is specifically tagging a few artists. So, anyone you pull inspiration from, if you can span a few genres, that would be even better. But ideally, whoever you pull inspiration from that you think has similar sounding music to you. So, of course, this is the only song we've heard from you. I can't say confidently what your other music sounds like if it's similar to this genre or if you kind of tend to genre bend. But just take some time to consider who you could type out as a reference. And then once you log into your Spotify for artists to edit that description, you can tag some specific artists, and it can be listed out as simple as saying, inspired by artists like, and then, make sure you put that at symbol. Make sure you tag them kind of like you're on any other social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And then so when you tag them, it'll kind of pop up and then you can click it. It'll hyperlink it for the user, and it'll also create a connection with the algorithm to fully pick up on whose music your ideal listener also listens to, if
Right.
that makes sense. So it can kind of help algorithmically. Hey, do we show you a song? Apologies, not sure how this works. No worries at all. Don't worry about apologizing. We would absolutely love to hear your stuff and give you a thorough breakdown. If you guys are interested, the line is still open. We have 6 songs left for today. And all the info can be found at the link tree in Torvik's profile. You'll see a link that says Track Talk Submission. Just read through all the steps there and make sure you understand how it works. There's also an FAQ section there too. But yeah, that's honestly the only little thing that I noticed that you could consider, because everything else looks
course.
really good, and I do feel like it has an identifiable brand.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, really nice.
yeah, and then I also saw that you have a website, which is fantastic. The only thing I would say there is make sure that it's optimized. Like every single feature is optimized for all screen sizes. So I'm noticing on my iPad that the album cover that you're promoting at the top of your homepage is cut off. So that's really not ideal. And that, I will say, is the trickiest, most frustrating part
Literally.
of owning a website, because
Yeah.
I run into it even with our own. Just optimizing it for every screen size, of course, everything from the smallest phone to the biggest, desktop or laptop computer is going to be ideal. Obviously, it's not as common that somebody would bringing it up on their TV, but yeah, just keeping those those different screen sizes in mind, because you don't want to be plugging anything that's getting cut off, of course. It's just not, it doesn't look professional, and it's not ideal because they won't know exactly what it is that you're plugging. Let's see. The only other thing I felt like could be improved upon on the actual website is just making little things look a bit more professional. So maybe putting, all of the social media like in little icons instead of having it all at the top. Little things like if you were to reach out to somebody who does websites and ask them how you can improve, which we do offer through the Obsidian Key. If you're ever interested, or we have longer form consultations, we'd be happy to help however we possibly can. But that's just something little that it's like ideally you would have a website, and you do. So you're already 95% of the way there. It's just little things that can be improved upon.
100%.
I gotta jump on my life. Sounds good, Van. No worries at all.
Appreciate you.
And then the last thing was just getting a link tree. So I don't see any kind of link tree or bio site or anything like that, but getting a link tree would be a fantastic idea for you. That way you have some kind of one-stop shop that you can put on every single platform that leads back to all of your other stuff. So ideally you would have a link tree that can plug your website and all of your social media, and just be like a really quick one-stop shop, like we always say, that can lead back to everything you do, instead of somebody having to search your website for stuff that you do. Ideally, you can make it as easy as possible so that people don't have to question what it is that you want them to do. As soon as they have to question, even if it's for half a second, they're going to click out, and you don't want to miss that opportunity, right? So that's something we like to mention. These are just little things that you can do, but overall, Matthew James Allen, you are killing it, and you're doing a
Super
lot of
good.
things really, really well. If you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, because we would be honored and so happy to help you.
100%. Y'all show some love to Matthew James Allen. Matthew James Allen.
Yeah.
And you can find that same name on Spotify and other DSPs. So
definitely
please
check him out, guys.
go stream the music. Go
The
add it to your
song
playlist.
we just heard is on Spotify right now.
Yep, and it's called Never. So please go check it out. Run up the numbers. Go boost the algorithm, as we always say. Hey, you're amazing, man. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for sending that in, and thank you for. I also just appreciate you hanging out for a bit, testing out the waters, seeing what we're all about, and then deciding to
Definitely.
take the dive into
Happy
to
to
get
have
some
you.
tools. So very, very happy to have you as a part of the family, man. Appreciate you a lot.
Definitely.
If anyone else would like to submit, go to my link tree, click on Track Talk Submission. You can read through and follow all the steps there, and we'll get you up on the board ready to go. Or if you are over on one of our main platforms, then go to or hit !submit, and you can see everything pop up for you over there.
Matthew, thank you so much. Thanks for being a part of the Vibe Tribe. And if you're interested in connecting with more of the community, we do have a Discord server, and we have a website, like I mentioned, theobsidiankey.com. We have a Patreon that goes more in depth with the content it offers. We just launched merch recently, so we have lots going on for you guys to plug in and become more a part of the community. We say it all the time, but we really are truly just the two facilitators of this amazing community, and you guys really are the heart.
100%. Absolutely.
We have 6 open spots if you guys want to snag one for today. These are 20 to 30 minute consultations on the breakdown of your music, which Torbik goes super in depth on, and then I'll go into depth more on your branding, your marketing, and any visuals you have.
Soulness, right? Thank you so much for hopping in. I appreciate you being here. And y'all keep tapping the screen too, keep sharing out the live, and then we'll keep it going here in just a minute. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Solness? Appreciate you hopping in. How you feeling today? Yeah, absolutely. So my full-time job is as a producer and audio engineer, and I also do some work as a session musician as well. So people hire me for synth, drums, guitars, things like that.
Happy Friday to you. I only have one measly song out. There's all this music I'm working on behind the scenes, and we've just been going through some crazy stuff. So I haven't been able to put any more out, but hopefully this year. I'm excited.
Thank you for the corn track.
It's corn. Ooh. Getting into the ambiance.
Let him go.
Gather round. This is a meditation. And manifestation on how to love life. Just kidding, sorry. Welcome to a Black Mirror episode. That's good, Soulness. I like that. It's good to explore a little bit, figure out what we want. Let's just do ASMR for now.
What's up, Ryan?
Welcome to Track Talk, Meditation and ASMR. If you'd like to submit your track, go to the link tree in Torvik's bio. Read through all the steps, bitch. Or we're gonna have issues. For the love of God, make sure that you read, or I'll be pissed. Sorry guys, we're stupid. This is nice though. I love a good cinematic. Vibe.
Hey, thank you, Retrack.
Oh, thanks. That was a good one. I've never seen that one. Who's yawning?
Sorry, Slim. Oh, shut up. I'm sorry.
So peaceful till Torvik speaks. And I'm just over here being all rude. I'm like, bitch. No one's on Twitch. That's crazy. Everyone's on Kai Cenat. He stole all of TikTok's all of Twitch's viewers. I think doing ASMR would be so fun. Oh, you are? Thanks, Retrack. You're the best. Oh, and Joseph's on there. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the best.
More powerful one.
Kai Cenat. Whoa. What's up with the algorithm? Fuck the algorithm. Just kidding, TikTok. We love you. We love you, TikTok.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's go.
Sorry, guys. Reverb.
Reverb is such a beautiful tool. Makes everything sound crazy.
Cries.
Crazy. Yeah.
Let's sing some Imogen Heap.
I can put a vocoder on you.
Let's go.
That would take a little
Now
bit.
we're just having fun.
That'll take a bit of setup.
If you want to submit, you still can.
Can.
We'll keep the
This is God telling me.
line open for another hour or so. 30 minutes.
Probably like 30, because
Yeah, 30. Yeah, I don't know. The algo's just no bueno.
it's like picking it up in your mic and giving it more reverb.
I don't get it. It's not going above 6.
Turn reverb.
Yeah, please. It's driving me insane.
Thank you for the heart.
I don't know why it's not going above 6. That's like really bad. Oily marks appear on wall. Who likes Imogen Heap? Let me see. I need to look up the lyrics.
We used to do some retrack. It's just been hard to like. There's so many different things that we do. It's hard to prioritize not only what we're doing but the timing of what we're doing. So the night streams can be
Not
kind of
just that.
challenging.
Right now, we really can't because we're staying with my
Right.
sister. It's
It's
been
like-
really tricky, but yeah. In the near future, if you guys prefer a night stream, definitely let us know, and we can at least do one a week.
Something.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome in. Yeah, we try to be like.
But yeah, TikTok's just been interesting lately because even the night streams are like just slow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like so for instance, guys, we used to have like 4 to 5, sometimes up to 7K people come
Mhm.
throughout the live. Now it shows like 6 to 700.
Yeah. The other day I
people
got off
throughout
with-
the entire live. So
Yeah.
it's just not pushing them out as much as they used to.
Like yesterday when I was on for a little bit, there was like 230 that came through, and then even on like the main live itself, we would have like anywhere from like 30 to 50 people consistently on. It's just different.
Yeah, like it's really, really odd.
Moke Synths, what's up?
We can only do so much, you know.
I know what will make me more excited when we're working on this. Synths. Some people will recognize. Let's go to If You Know, You Know. And you can go get the multi-tracks for this if you feel like it by going and joining our Patreon.
Night live would be jamming.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, for sure.
What? Why'd you say it like that? It was so weird.
Because it's just harder
Right now we
sometimes
can't.
to, yeah.
We
it's-
can't right now.
we
but
can't right now.
But hopefully soon.
Yeah.
We used to do some night lives, and we never noticed them doing better. But if y'all are literally directly seeing it, we'll do it for y'all
Yeah.
for sure. At least once a week. Here soon we'll be able to do that again. Right now we can't because we're staying with my sister.
Right.
But in the near future we shall try it out. And bring the jam, they'll bring the red. I love that. What kind of jam? A classic grape.
I wanted to find.
I don't know if resetting would be helpful, but
It was like the same.
probably not.
yesterday.
Yeah.
just-
What the?
I just wanted to find this because for the people that do know, they'll be glad to hear it. Here we go. Exit out of here. Over the cutoff.
Welcome in, Beast. Welcome in, guys. If this is your first time, we're happy to have you. All the info can be found at the link tree in Torvik's profile. Thanks for the heartbeat. That means a lot.
And for the follow, I appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Moment. Oh, that sounded bad.
Sorry.
Yikes.
Lower cutoff. Less resonance.
I'm a moment right out this moment that it fucking goes to shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then we need to bring up this. There we go. A little bit lower cutoff. This is closer to where I had the original.
Yeah.
A little bit lower.
I can hear the like background music playing in my head. Moment. Caught in this moment with you. I can't control it. Hey, the way I feel when I'm with you. Love can be fragile. Hey, 'cause baby, I'm broken without you. It would be tragic for us to never see this through.
Open filter.
Planes in the sky, let go of our reasons why. No, it will take us where we're going. The sun will place us till we're golden. Oh, tell me if you're down for the ride, or breathe for the first time. Hey, leave all the problems far behind. I'm pulling you closer. Hey, here in my hand, we'll own the night. We'll wait till it's over. Baby, we'll dance into the night. We'll fly like paper planes in the sky. Let go of our reasons why. of you that aren't aware, that is Torvik's song, actually, called Paper Planes, and I'm wearing the shirt right here. It has a QR code on the back, but yeah, I designed the cover of that album. So if you didn't know that, fun fact.
If you haven't heard it, go check it out. And if you're a producer and you like chopping things and sampling things and remixing songs and stuff like that, I literally uploaded all of the multi-tracks to Patreon. So if you're a producer, you can have all of the dry vocal files, all of the layers, the drums, the synth
Somebody
layers,
in the community
the bass,
is
all the
already
stuff.
remixing it, and it sounds incredible.
Yeah, someone's already working on
It's
it
like
now.
an EDM vibe.
You can go
vibe.
grab that at Patreon.
But thank you guys for being here. We officially got above 6 people at least. Normally we have way more than that, but TikTok's been weird lately. So we're just rolling with it.
It's like I realized like why. I remember like when I first found that sound and I was like, oh, that's a song.
Yeah, that's so fun.
I think that was the first thing I found. I can't remember. I don't know if I remember exactly. But that's one of my like favorite things to do though, is just like find the sound and just kind of see where it leads. Like just adding some little things and kind of see.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want, I guess if you're on Twitch, you can kind of see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's fun.
I like all that texture, but I kind of want a little more, all that resonance up there. Let's bring down this. We're gonna go like a faster chorus. The double chorus is a little bit quicker modulation, it's quicker rate.
Maybe if we don't have any other submissions by 3:30, we'll get off for the day.
That works. So I already know. Okay, so okay, we're gonna go. What BPM? We're at 100. So let's bring this down. Let's go faster. LFO. So here's our LFO rate. That's super fast versus. I like that. Kind of funky sounding, but once it all like comes together. And then I want to match that with Fantasia on the Roland D50. Check it out, and then we'll add here. I see the vision. Actually, let me retract that. Melody, more consistent. And then we're gonna come here. And I don't want the active playlist or the inserts.
Happy
just
Friday,
need to
guys.
change.
If this is your first time, welcome to the Vibe Tribe. So happy to have you.
And like I said, we're gonna go D.
The line is still open for another few minutes. Thanks
Thank you
for
for the lightning bolt. I
Retrack,
appreciate
you're
you.
the best. Shout out to Retrack.
Layered over. Let's go.
I love you so much, Retrack. Thank you so much for the gifts. You're the best.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate
so
you.
Sweet.
Let's do the same quantizing there. I'm gonna bring this down. We need a Jupiter bass. Let's go with the 8, and then we'll carry it low.
What's up, Kraken? Happy Friday. Morning, kiddos. Thank you so much for the heart me.
Hey, appreciate you. We'll just go fifths. Fifths. Worst condition, more detuning.
That's so sweet, Kraken. We're doing pretty well. I hope you are too.
Thank you so much, man. Let's try this. Just the 5th off A. Let's see. No, let's just do octave.
Retrack, so sweet. You're trying to help us beat that algorithm. We see you.
Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate
You're
you.
the best.
And then, you know what I kind of imagine would be like, just to like give this the final little touch before we do our. Honestly, you're on TikTok side, essentially. It's essentially what they've done.
Yeah.
It's essentially what they've done, where it's like, in order to go crazy, you've got to do all of their little things. You've got to do all their, which all costs people money.
We've never battled. We should do that.
It just makes me feel weird.
That sounds funny as fuck. It makes you feel weird. What?
God, it just.
You be saying weird shit.
No, it just feels beggy sometimes, and I don't.
Oh yeah, I
Because
know.
the
Because
whole
we have
point-
to get gifts. I
Yeah,
don't
the
wanna
whole
do
point, the way that it pushes the algorithm is people sending.
Yeah,
you
I don't want to
gifts.
do that.
Yeah, so
I just want to like meet some random people.
no, for sure. I mean, you can, I guess.
I'm having wicked dreams.
707. 808 or 999? Maybe 808.
Make my mama cry.
We're gonna go straight 80s, buddy.
We have what to?
TR 909.
Weird dreams. Oh, I'm having wicked dreams. I was singing oops.
Oops, sorry.
I think my mic went out for a second.
No, it's because I still.
I was singing Chapel Roan. Yeah, we honestly just need to grow Twitch more.
Honestly.
We have a lot of followers on there, but it will still get kind of dead.
What the hell?
But we've grown on there in a short amount of time really quickly.
Oh, wow, Kraken. That's interesting.
Snow Song Marionette's Blood is based off of one of my dreams. Whoa. That's fascinating. Gotta hear it. But yeah, it's like the worse and worse TikTok becomes, the more it makes us feel like we need to get off.
I just like the interface on that. I like being able to do stuff in the chat, being able to like trigger prompts and things in the chat. Y'all can say whatever you want over there. The audio's better. You can, I don't know. There's like a lot of things that are. Yeah. I know. I mean, I still like appreciate the TikTok interface for what it is. But when you kind of go down the list of the benefits of Twitch, the only downside is getting people there.
They also don't pay their creators like anything. Like when you guys gift
TikTok
us, they take like 60 to 70%.
It's wild.
Of the gift, which is insane. Like I know the animations are fun, but they're not that fun. That's pretty crazy. They're super greedy.
You get like 95% of it
subs as well. Like
on Twitch.
They want to basically make you like have tiers. So we had like 60 subs at one point, and I mean, I barely paid anything.
Yeah, they take I think 66% of the subs as well.
And then on Twitch, you make like, I feel like we make like 90% or like
gifts. We make like 90, 95. Emily, what's up?
What's up? Welcome in.
Subs is 50% over there. We make make about 30% on TikTok and about 50% over here. Yeah, it's wild. Like
it's basically just like not worth it for us to be on TikTok. The
Twitch
only thing they have going for them is the algorithm, but Twitch has that as well. So if we put more effort over there, then it's like more worth it.
Yeah, they lowered it, slim it. So it used to be the gifts were 50%. But it's lower now. It's you can like I'll see it on my side when I get they take more is what I mean. We get less. Yeah. It used to be 50% and they decided to take more.
I know, right? It is super greedy and frustrating because it's like people are subbing to you, not to TikTok. You know what I mean? Like I understand them taking 10 to 20%. Yeah. But beyond that, I mean, beyond 50 is just like super greedy and insane. It's wild that people beg for galaxies, but that's not that much money. It's really not. It's really
Galaxy is like $4.50.
That's why we don't beg too much for gifts on there, because we feel honestly pretty guilty about it. Like I don't want you guys to gift too much, and then like we don't even get that much. We don't get to receive that support and encouragement. You know what I mean? So you won't get it if you don't reach their goals.
Let's go, Lokes.
Nice.
I'd love to hear it.
What does that look like, Lokes? That's and that's also why we stopped pushing subs. Like you can see we have 3 now. Like we went down from like 60 to 3, and it's because like it's just not worth it. Like
if y'all do want to sub on Twitch, and we'll start doing Twitch sub benefits.
Yeah, we'll do sub giveaways on Twitch for sure. I got a sub. And then also as a reminder, you do get a free sub through Amazon. So if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub every month. The only thing, the like caveat to that is you have to like re-up it every month. But it is free, so I gotta sell 15 tickets or pay 150 for the slot.
Let's
Ooh,
go, that's not bad.
okay, yeah. 15's not too bad.
Hell yeah, Lokes, let's
Austin,
go.
nice. My sister lives in Austin. We love Austin. It's so fun to visit. Prime sub gang. Let's go, Retrack. Love it. Thank you so much. Thanks for doing that. It means a lot.
All right, it's 3:32. I'll just hear this just because it's fun, and then.
I'm sorry, but I've been thinking of the ride. Oh, that's so fun, Lokes. I hope it goes really well. Congratulations and good luck.
Dude, I love that, man. That's amazing.
This is your last chance, guys. If you want to pause it real quick. This is the last chance to submit for today. We are going to close the line and get off here in 5 to 10 minutes. The algorithm's been really, really slow today. This has actually never happened to us.
Yeah,
We've had
wow.
it get slow before, but we've never had it be this bad.
It's pretty brutal.
But
Or it's been a long time.
It's still been fun hanging out with
There
y'all.
was some of those days like a year and a half ago that were like really brutal, but it's been that long.
This has never happened to me,
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, we still have been having fun with you guys and
100%.
glad to spend some of our Friday with y'all. So thank you
Absolutely.
so much
Always
for those
love
of
the
you
fam.
who are hanging out with us and supporting our live streams. It doesn't go unnoticed, and we appreciate you so much. That sounded interesante. Interesante.
What about it?
I don't know.
We're gonna go with.
Let's go, Anon. We're manifesting it. We do have a lot of exciting stuff we're working on, guys. For those of you that aren't aware, we do have a website, theobsidiankey.com. We have a Patreon that just launched recently with lots of value already there for free too. Don't feel like you have to pay for one of the like tiers in order to get value. We do have value on there for free, like our free social media checklist. It's basically like a cheat sheet so that you know how to set up every single platform for artists, producers, musicians. And then outside of Patreon, we have our Discord community, which we're actively working on building up outside of just musicians. We are looking for like photographers, videographers, editors, graphic designers, anyone who can partner with musicians, basically. And then what else do we have? We just launched merch recently, so we have a lot of fun stuff going on, and nowhere near slowing down on the value that we're going to provide you guys. We're only
100%.
going to take that up a notch and just keep going with the passion that we have for this community. We love you guys so much, and we'll always do what we can to provide as much value as possible. Different levels too. Like we're always going to have something for like, you know, for those of you who can't.
Thank you so much, Anon. I appreciate that a lot. That means a lot.
I've been really enjoying your lives for real. Wherever you decide to go, I'll find you. I know you are on Twitch. You're the best, Anon. Thank
That's
you
a
so
lot
much.
of love.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Thanks for the support. It means the most. But yeah, for those of you that can't put a lot of money into what you're doing creatively right now, we will always have something for you as well.
Definitely. Always, always, always. Whether that's even just like free stuff on YouTube, whatever. Yeah, it's just getting. I mean, the hardest thing is the same with Twitch. This is getting traffic. Just you know,
Right.
like whether we hit our own site, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Is the benefit of TikTok is there is traffic. There is a For You page that lives exist on, which is not as prominent on Twitch and stuff like that. It exists, but you got to get a lot of traffic there initially for it to start showing up.
Right.
Let's see what it sounds like.
Nice. Ooh, that's cool, Reacher.
for goodness gracious.
Such a vibe.
Okay, let me track this, and then I'll just to throw out an idea, and then we'll get out of here.
Now we're just having fun with y'all.
We're just having fun.
Friday
with the
vibes.
family. Let me track the drums out.
Which, just as a reminder, guys, if you want to see what Torvik's doing in the DAW, it's up on Twitch right now. You can actually see the DAW on there.
And then on the Jupiter. I want more. A little more of that. A little more of that. And then let's bring this down. Let's zoom in a little bit too. Scoop this.
Is that the melody you're hearing?
I kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's get like a. I'm gonna switch this to like a springy.
Shout out to Matthew for being our only submission today.
Oh, I know.
That's never happened, right?
That's wild. I mean, yesterday.
you've
that's
had
kind of,
one?
That's how it was like yesterday.
You had one?
I had two people yesterday.
Wow.
And then I got off and I was like, okay, I got to work.
How
on
about
other
a year
stuff.
and a half ago? You had one before?
Well, there was like 5 lines, so it was like just
Yeah.
different. But I would get through 4 or 5 and be 20. Just different.
Yeah, that's so different.
Let's do like a. And we're gonna move this up here to mine. And. Oh.
Kermit the Frog on crack.
I never knew that love like this.
Ew. Ugh.
Sorry, guys. I apologize profusely. When we're just like fed up.
I'm fed up.
I'm fed up.
I'm fed up.
We gotta get a little bit of crunch.
Ew, make it stop.
Ew, please don't ever do that again.
Make it stop.
Make it stop, make it pop. I gotta add one more layer. Oops, let me delete that right now because I don't need that on there. I gotta add one more. We need an arpeggiator at the top. So give me a sec, and then we can have some fun. This is already pretty fun. And then
Then we should probably get off because we
Yeah,
have other
I've-
stuff to work on.
like way too many other things to do. So
Way too many other things.
Way too many things. So let's do polymath.
But this is fun.
This is really fun.
We'll do more just fun lives in the future too, guys.
Yeah, when we get more time and energy, it'll happen.
Retrack, how's the job hunting going? I've been thinking about you. The synth is a little funny though at the end. Synths are funny. That's just who they are. They like to be quirky.
We're gonna go on page to get to on. here. Open up the cutoff.
What time do you want to get off?
In like 3 minutes.
3 minutes? 3 minutes.
So just structurally, we'll just like keep this like here. What you talking about? What happened to the drums? I do love my synth so much. It's like my favorite instrument.
Moving faster, and it's all moving faster. It's all the way that all this singing it's on. It's all. It's moving faster.
And then you would probably just like take this out, take this out, take this out.
It's all the way to the sin lesson. In the ways of all the say you had. You wanna say you had. You mad. It's all. 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 It's all.
is over.
Yeah.
Something fun like that. All right, y'all.
Now we're gonna have to build that out.
Now I have to make that a
Love
song.
you guys.
I love y'all.
I hope you have an amazing Friday.
Y'all are amazing.
Thanks for hanging out with us and having fun. Thank you, Matthew, if you're still here for the
I
one submission we
appreciate
have
y'all.
today.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the gifts and likes and shares for the guild that I
y'all
hit
are
too.
the best.
Appreciate
Y'all are
it a
the
lot.
sweetest.
We'll chat with y'all soon. Appreciate y'all. Peace.